saying to me earlier, because you're shooting a feature, it's a big feature in terms of days, and it's spread out.
It is. Well, look, I mean, by the time we finished shooting everything, we would have shot for roughly around 30 or 38 days. And of course, they're not consecutive days either. It's quite a big and elaborate production. So we've had some nights where we've just been in a bar for literally 4 hours. And because a lot of the things on a party bus happen at nighttime, well, you have to shoot it at night. You haven't got the luxury, especially if you're in a above ground bar, you haven't got the luxury of blanking everything out and getting people away from work. So we've had to shoot at night. Of course, at night you've got limitations because people are happy to get there at 6 p.m., but they want to wrap by 10:30 at the latest. You can't say, "Oh, we're shooting till 2 o'clock in the morning," because once again, I mean, people have got work the next day. It's a production that's not paying a lot of money. So the days have been many, but they really have been fantastic. And shooting's been going through at a really good pace, and we're getting everything done. And it's just been a fantastic journey.
So tell me as much as you can. Just give me the setup of the film. What's it all about? And you're in the film, right?
I am the look.
Yeah.
I mean, I wrote the script. I'm
Yeah.
directing it, and I'm also I'm playing the lead. Which I actually used to work on party buses. That's sorry how I can maybe preface the entire script.
Okay.
I spent 4 years working on a party bus. Um,
In what capacity?
I used to host on them. So there's the driver of the bus, and then there's a host. And
Oh,
the host
man.
is literally the person who is with the group for the whole night. You meet them, you entertain them, you get them into a club, you keep them there, you get to keep them happy. You take them out of the club, back onto the bus, and you do that for the whole night. So essentially, you're a glorified babysitter
So I
as
was about
such.
to say, what's the age bracket of the people that are generally on there?
Oh, well, look, I mean, the company I used to work for, we used to do like a 4 hour bus tour for people who are underage where you just drive around. But then, of course, the nightclub tours, it was 18 and above. And, the average age of people would have been sort of around between 20 and 35 on
Right.
average. I used to host a lot of hens nights. They used to put me on those quite a bit, which was interesting because the difference between hens nights and bucks nights is a hens night starts off, oh my God, this is going to be so cool. Ha ha ha. They have a few drinks there. They're all sort of, they're not timid. They're going to have a great time, but they're not loud. By the end of the evening, they're completely drunk. They've got sore feet. They've taken their high heels off. The hair's not as perfect as it was at the beginning of the night, but they're speaking about, 3 octaves higher than what they were at the beginning
Oh,
of the
man.
night.
The
And they're
volume
trying to
and
talk.
the pitch goes crazy.
Yeah, you learn to deal with a headache. You
Yeah.
really do. You've always got Nurofen in the back pocket. Whereas men, the opposite way, they start off really, loud and rowdy, and by the end of the night, like, man, I love you so much.
Yeah, they slow right down and they fall asleep.
Yeah, whereas so men and women are the polar opposites when they get drunk. But I spent 4 years doing that, and there was so many different things that happened. Some of which were really funny, others were just quirky, others were scary. And there was one night where some guy almost overdosed on the bus, and we had to get an ambulance and rush the guy and to get his stomach pumped.
Jesus.
So there was a whole eclectic array of things that I saw and experienced,
Yeah.
or heard other hosts experiencing. And when I wanted to write a script, I thought to myself, well, that could be a really cool idea. So I just put all the memories I had on paper and just chose the best ones and progressively wrote the script. So the film is mostly based upon real events that I've either gone through or people that I knew in the buses went through. And then we've also chucked a story on top of that to make the drama element a bit more. So the party
Yeah.
bus film, it's about a guy called Zach